if we have time for a second question, once we get him to rank in the GMB immediately around his location, what is the best way to push that footprint to get him in the GMB local pack further and further from his location? Local GMB Pro. The methods that we teach in there is specifically for that very reason that you just asked about. It's about expanding the footprint. And part of the reason we did that was because local GMB Pro is about expanding the footprint for a GMB location, right? Whereas, we've done other training. We don't sell this anymore, but we called it Local Lease Pro, which was about getting multiple GMBs. But when Google's gone through in phases like they have in cycles where they go on a rampage of suspending GMBs, which right now is one of those times I wouldn't recommend making edits in GMBs at all. I've experienced a suspension in the last 2 weeks or so myself. If you can't secure new GMBs, which is an easier way, in my opinion, when it's available, when that method is available to us, then you can, with the local GMB Pro method, you can expand that footprint so that your maps profile, your GMB profile, can rank in maps packs outside of your immediate physical location, if that makes sense. And again, the specific methods are taught in local GMB Pro. It takes consistency though, and it does take some time for you to build that authority to where you can rank in adjacent areas, because the way that the maps results are being displayed now is there's a proximity filter or a proximity. The GMB wants to return businesses that are physically located in close proximity to where the searcher is at the time that they perform the search. It can be overpowered, but it does take consistent effort and time to make that happen. Do you want to add to that?
This is especially important in dentistry. If you're an emergency dentist, you're never going to go too far out from your radius, because nobody wants to be an hour away from the dentist when you have that toothache. But if you have a cosmetic dentist, now you'll go out of your way to find a really good, or a cosmetic surgeon, for that matter, right? When they have to, do a bone graft in your mouth or whatever, you will go out of your way to find the best one, not a good one close by. So you really have to pay attention to what you're doing. General will probably include an emergency dentist somewhere in there. And I'd be careful where you're trying to extend it too much, where it won't make sense to the person that's getting that display, because then you will be displayed to people who will not take action, and that can be a negative signal.
Adam?
If you guys are done with the question, I got something, but wanted to let you wrap that up.
Sure.
All right, so we wanted to interrupt this important broadcast to let you guys know we mentioned that we were going to give away access to 2 people for 2x your agency, and you guys can see that on the sidebar there. You can go to 2xyouragency.com. Let's see. This is a pretty clear-cut case of the squeaky wheel sometimes gets the grease. So let me find the name here. I think it was R. Voorhees. So I'm going to direct message you, and we're going to get you access. You were just asking, you have an agency, what's the best course to get you started? And so this is going to be the place to get you started. Go through 2X Your Agency. We're going to give you free access. And then you should definitely come join the mastermind after that. All right. So I'll DM you in a minute. And then Hernan, you picked someone else for the second one, right?
Yeah, Green Rhino. We have Green Rhino somewhere around there. So do you want to message? Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll shoot him a message. So both of you, and then what we're going to do is have you guys contact support, and we will get you access right away. So Marco is going to be doing an announcement here towards the end, picking his best question. And with that, let's get back to the questions.
Awesome. It's like Christmas in, November.
Woo. Yay!